Hi everybody, I'm Karen. I'll be presenting on my team's proposal on the use of AI to create the smart software application for food and beverage businesses. Okay, so food waste is a major waste stream in Singapore with high generation rate and low recycling rate. So we'll be focusing on the food and beverage businesses, which contributes about 40% of the food waste. Singapore imports more than 90% of our food supply, and we have land scarcity. So this food waste issue actually has a big impact on our food supply and also the use of land for disposal of waste, and also other multiple wastage related to disposal and delivering of the food. So this is our aim, to use AI to encourage more food and beverage businesses to adopt food waste management strategies. So currently, government has outlined 4 main strategies to tackle this food waste management issue. So the first strategy, and most importantly, is to reduce and prevent the waste at source. Guidebooks are available for businesses to get started, and there are some startup companies that use IoT and AI to optimize food production. So as you see, the use of AI in this area is actually not a lot. It's more mainly on the reduction and prevention of food waste at source. Later I'll touch on how my proposal would like to make use of all these 4 strategies in our application. So the second is to redistribute the excess food. Third is to recycle. And the fourth is actually to recover the waste, the energy, to convert it to a higher value new product using this process called valorization. Okay, so through our research, we noted that there is an uptrending but slow recycling rate in Singapore. So there is a need to engage more businesses in this cause, and a solution that will provide a guided journey with features of progress tracking and collaboration would help attract more businesses in this endeavor. So we noted that there is a lot of online resources which can be overwhelming for those businesses that are just starting out. And there is limited collaboration as of now for economies of skills and technology link up. Therefore, with all these points in mind, we propose a government-based software application that differentiates itself from the current available standalone AI solutions in the market, in that it's actually a package of a process that will guide the businesses through these 4 strategies in a step-by-step manner. And AI will be used in 2 main areas. First is to come up with predictive models so that the business will have insights on their own food waste data. And second is to use AI-based web scraping to come up with recommendations for the businesses based on in Singapore context. So I'll be focusing on the AI aspect of this application. This is an overview of the application. So firstly, there will be a simple IoT setup for the data collection. And there are 5 main AI questions that we want to answer. The first 3 will be on predictive models for portion control. Firstly, to determine the optimal monthly base inventory. Second is to optimize the food production at different time periods. And the third is on menu engineering to determine the optimal quantity of the ingredients for each food item. So the last 2 will be on AI-based web scraping on the questions on what ingredients, how and who to contact to recycle and to valorize these ingredients. So for data collection, we'll be actually getting this data from 3 sources through an IoT setup. So smart kitchen scale will be actually fitted below this trolley bin. and to measure the amount of food waste at each table after the customers have their meal. So the staff will just need to press a measure button on their application. And this scale is actually, it costs about $21 in the market. And for small to medium businesses, they usually require about 1 to 2 of such trolley bins to collect food waste. So we will think that it will just need about less than 100 to get started on this journey for the small to medium businesses. So secondly, the data will also be synced with the point of sales machine data. This is actually already available in a lot of businesses. So it's a ready data that we can make use of. Okay, so thirdly, this application actually has the function that the business owners can actually input data. So they can input data on their inventory, and particularly they can input the data on the ingredients of each food item. So how we calculate or estimate the amount of food waste by per ingredients is actually based on the ingredient composition of the food items ordered. So it can cut down the cost. It can help us to maintain the cost low without installing too many expensive sensors, which can be quite difficult and challenging for small businesses. And there are also, so the business owners can also key in data on excess food that are distributed, recycled, and valorized. And actually, these 3 areas will actually provide feedback loop to the predictive models on items that actually can be reduced or prevent at source instead of being distributed, recycled, or valorized. So for the 3 predictive models, root mean squared error will be used as the evaluation matrix. The lower the value, the higher the performance of the model, meaning there will be minimal waste after the intervention based on the insights. For the next 2 will be on AI-based web scraping. The evaluation matrix used will be normalized discounted cumulative gain ranking, NDCG. So the higher the value, the better the performance. So it will mean that the more relevant results will be higher up in the output. So for feasibility analysis, we have identified 3 main areas that can have potential issues. First is the cost of setup. So as mentioned, for small to medium businesses, it will cost about less than 100. For bigger scale company, it can be they can potentially enjoy the lesser cost per unit with bulk purchase. The second issue is a connectivity issue. This can be easily solved with having a local database in the smart scale and the point of sales machine, and daily update to avoid data loss. So the last issue would be the relevance of the AI-based web scraping results. This can be solved by having government agency incorporating some common resources and industry partners' context in the algorithm. So lastly, I would like to show you a proposed interface for this application. So when we open the app, we'll actually be greeted by the past customers' testimonial, which we intend to run a pilot run. So there will be testimonial. Then after that, you will see the tabs on the guided journey. So all the way from setup, collection, to progress and insights. On the second tab, we will actually see the 5 AI questions that we are interested in. So as a business owner, it's very easy for you to go in and get the data that you want. So let's choose the first one. And we will be able to see the charts of the data collection that we have collected so far. And below is the AI-driven insights and recommendations. Then there will be hyperlinks that you can click on to know more about the information. Yeah, that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.